Good morning, honey buns. How are you all doing? What is happening? I am super early today. I am super early today. What is going on? I don't know if my title showed up because YouTube was acting up for a quick second. And so I had to come out of the stream and then go back in. So I'm not exactly sure. But my title today was, What Have You Learned? Hey Rudy, good morning. How are you? How are you? Bonjour. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. What's happening on on your side of the world? Your neck of the woods. I'm drinking coffee. I'm freezing. Can you like the live, Rudy? At least give me my first like. I would appreciate you since you're my first person in here today. Coffee's perfect. What has been going on? So today, I wanted to talk about because my title was What Have You Learned? And for me, or what have you learned this year? For me, I've learned a lot. I have a lot to take away from this year. I've learned how to be patient with myself. I learned that everything doesn't have to be fixed yesterday. I learned that I still have a lot to learn at my age. I still got a lot to learn because there's a lot of things that, I don't know, a lot of things I have to learn, as far as work and about myself. I'm still learning myself. Pretty much know myself like 85% of the way, but I'm still learning myself. I'm still learning things about myself, things that I don't like, things that I absolutely love, certain things that I just will not deal with, and things I'm not going to tolerate, and things that are a must-have. And so I've just learned that's what some of the things that I'm taking away from 2025. I'm working on my patience. I'm trying to be more patient. I really, really am. I'm trying to be more patient. I'm trying to be more intentional with every decision that I make. Every decision. I just gotta learn, just so much to take in. This year was rough. It was rough for me. Wasn't too bad because I made a couple of decisions that they weren't bad decisions, but I take full responsibility or full accountability for the decisions that I made, and so I'm okay with that. With those decisions. Ooh, in here feels so good. I am okay with the decisions that I made. Good morning, all things. Hey, Yvette. Good morning, Yvette. Did I ever tell you that we have the same name? Yvette is my middle name. But I was saying this morning how I was just going over some of the things that I'm taking away from 2025. You know what I mean? Some of the things that I've learned, some of the things that I'm not going to deal with next year. I'm just not going to do it. I'm learning to be more patient. I'm learning to have more patience. I'm learning to give myself more grace. No, you haven't. But I know now. Yes. And it's so funny because, well, my last name is Jai, but when my mom gets mad, she calls me by my entire name. Yeah, the entire name. I say, oh my goodness. I hope your Wednesday is going good so far. I had to move my car up a little bit. Yeah, I hope your Wednesday's going good. Your Wednesday is going good so far. I have no complaints. It's still chilly. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, but it's still a cool 36 degrees right now. What's the weather like where you are? I'm sipping on some coffee with no sugar. I'm trying to cut back on the sugar intake. I really, really am. Did I bring that back? I did. Yes, it's going pretty well. How's your day going so far? So far, so good. Last night, I don't know if I went to sleep with I don't know what was on my mind really, but I ended up going to sleep about 8:30, and I woke up, it was 11:22. I don't know why. Yeah, it was 11:22, and I could not get back to sleep. I didn't go back to sleep till about, I think it was about 3 this morning. And of course, when you get back to sleep, that sound sleep, the alarm goes off. So I hit the snooze twice. So prayerfully, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a good day. I mean, just because I didn't get that much sleep doesn't mean it's not going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Ooh. Well, yeah. So I just be thinking, that tree is so pretty, but I just be thinking about the future. You know what I mean? My son is growing up. He went out last night, and I was just like, wow, he went out. He went someplace without me. He don't need me. But it is what it is. I'm glad he was able to go out and have a good time with his friends. I'm just rambling. I'm all over the place because I'm tired. But yeah, this year is actually pretty good. Even though I made some crazy decisions, it was really good. I don't regret anything. I don't regret. Matter of fact, the decisions that I made, I regret that I didn't make them sooner. But yeah, 2025, it was challenging, but it wasn't bad. So I'm grateful for 2025. 2025 don't owe me nothing. I look forward to 2026. I heard a couple of the young ladies, matter of fact, Kiss from Jay, I heard her say it. Hey, Rodney, good morning. What's happening? I heard her say it, and I think she was planning on a vision board, like a panel doing the vision board stuff. But it's so crazy because I had to, and don't hold me. I mean, don't get on me. I had the stuff for my vision board since the beginning of this year. Yeah. Bought a book, so you could take out little pretty pictures or cut them out and all that stuff like that. Bought the book and the cardboard, all that's good stuff. Glue stick, yes. And then I got sidetracked, and so I set that aside. So when June came around, I said I was gonna try it again. And June came around, and that was it. Never got back to it. So I had the stuff for the vision board, for my vision board, sitting in my living room right now, and it's been there for a year. I just keep shuffling it from one section to another, put it behind the chair, so it'd be out of sight, out of mind. And that's what the problem was. I think that's what happened. I ended up putting it behind the chair, the actual cardboard, because it's fairly big. And I put it out there, and it just, everything else took precedence. So this coming up in the next couple of weeks, I am going to get it done. I'm still here listening. I'm just getting ready for work. Yes. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I I'm gonna get this vision board. I mean it. I'm being intentional this year. I really am. I have got to get on my Zoom. I've got to get back into, oh, somebody with a suitcase off. Oh man. I hate to see homeless people, man. I wish there was something I could do to help. But yeah, I am gonna get on my Zoom. I really think, and I've mentioned it before, but I think I'm sure I could have been further along than I am as far as my channel and the growth of my channel. I didn't put in the work. So, it is what it is. So I have to just pull up my pants, pull up my big girl panties and get to work. You know what I mean? Because I really, and honestly, I think I should have been at my threshold to where I'm teetering 1,000 honey buns. I should have been right there. Watch hours too, because I think with my watch hours it's close to like 800 right now. But that should have been further along as well. So good grief, come on now. I'm working on that and trying to get things better. And it takes time. It takes, with this schedule now that I'm working, I'm in training now, so it's Monday through Friday, yes. But the soon to be schedule is going to be 12-hour shifts. So it's going to be 2 on, 2 on, 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off, and then vice versa. And so that'll give me more time, more days together, back to back, where I can do more work. Now I have content in my phone, and every time I try to put it together, if I put in a long vlog, it won't. I don't have. Hey, chat. Tease, how are you? How you doing, doll? Happy Wednesday. I got so much stuff in my phone to where when I try to put a video together or a vlog together, it keeps telling me that they can't export it because it's not enough storage in the phone, blah, 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 blah. So I'm still working on that, but I keep trying, not keep trying, but I tried to put out a couple of shorts or whatever so I can keep staying in the algorithm, you know what I mean? I don't want the algorithm to forget me altogether. And so I tried to put one up yesterday and the day before. It was I put a little short together showing like all my Grinch stuff that I have for Christmas, because I absolutely love the Grinch. And it's telling me, I think it's because it got blocked globally, saying it doesn't affect my channel, but it got blocked because of the visibility. And I think it's because I was showing the Grinch. You know how with certain things you can pan around and show it, whatever, but when I showed that short, it showed the Grinch and all the Grinch stuff. And I don't know, I'm guessing because it was, I don't know, because it happened to me once before when I was trying to show a little short when I was making salmon, and it kept saying it was blocking because of the visibility. And I'm like, I know I made salmon on the channel before, but I think it's because I did it in a short versus in the actual vlog. So that's the only thing I can think of. So I'll redo that. I got a Grinch rug outside, outdoor mat. It's pink and white trimming, but Grinch face, and it says ho ho ho. And then my Christmas tree is Grinch, my bathroom's done in Grinch, and then my bedroom I did some Grinch sheets, but everything else is white. But it's so crazy. But you live and you learn. I'm still learning how to edit, of course. So this year coming up, this 2025, it gave me a few challenges. I was still able to prosper. I'm truly grateful because, things could have been a whole lot different. But 2026, I'm definitely going to be more intentional and in every decision, no matter what. If I decide to give somebody a piece of gum, I don't even chew gum, but if I decide to give somebody a piece of gum, I'm going to be intentional on giving them that gum. I'm going to be intentional on everything. And so, yeah. people who I talk to, people who are in my circle, I'm going to be intentional with them. The people who, if I meet someone, hey, there goes my man, that little cool little buggy he riding on. I still need to learn how to edit also. Baby, listen. I said, and sometimes I get so frustrated with that editing tease, I just be like, okay, they're gonna get what they get. That's it. And it be looking like somebody made it in the bathroom, but yeah, hey, I just have to deal with it. I mean, they just have to deal with it because some of that fancy stuff and some of it is really cute and it's real creative. I don't have the patience, and that's one of the things I want to learn, to give myself grace about that. I don't have certain things. I just don't have the patience for it, like, at all. And so if I get frustrated, I just leave it alone. It's hard because of my hours. Yeah, and I was just talking about hours. Hopefully everything goes well, and because I'm about to switch to 12-hour shifts, but in between my days off, I'll have at least 2 back-to-back. Like, I'll have 2 Monday. If I work Monday and Tuesday, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. Then I'll work Friday and Saturday, but then I'll be off Monday and Tuesday. And, so my days will be together. That's why I go live. Yeah. And clearly that's what I need to be doing too, going live to build my channel, because I'm trying to get some more family members, friends, subs, whatever you want to call them, honey buns for me, my people. I'm trying to build some more because I'm telling you, it is hard. And I was and of course, like I was saying earlier, I should have been, or I feel I should have been further along. Now we are all where we're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I should have been a little bit further along. She just made a U-turn for what? Oh, she missed her turn. Poor thing. I should have been further along in my YouTube journey. I really do. I think so. 12 hours. You speaking my language? Yes. And listen, that's a big question mark for me, because I've done 12-hour shifts for almost 20 years. And then I went to the hospital and got spoiled. And so it was Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5. And on Fridays, I would get off at 12. And so I got spoiled with that, did that for about 3 years. And then now I'm back to 8 to 5 just for a short time, because I'm about to be back on 12-hour shifts. And honey, I'm already, I feel the same way. But it is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. And you have to do what you have to do. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. And so I don't know. I'm telling you, but I'm close to retiring. And I look forward to retiring. Because this time of year right here, I want to be home. Or if I go out, if I go to work, I want it to be in the middle of the day, maybe about 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep my social skills up and stuff like that. And get out the house for a few hours. But yeah, I want to be home. And then again, summertime, I want to be home too. Now that I think about it, because it'd be too hot here in South Carolina. It's hot. When it get hot, it get real hot. You want to retire early? I need to make an appointment, because I think with here is something, I need somebody to explain it to me a little better, because you can buy into your retirement, but I think if you buy into it, you kind of get penalized for it a little bit, and then you won't get your full benefits of retiring. I don't know. And I've seen people go to, like, they retire and then they go back to work, like I believe it's called a Terry program, where you can retire, but you can still go back to work, and you'll get like 2 checks. There go my truck right there. I'm gonna be getting you soon. We had the Terry program, and so but you could only work, like, when you retire and you go back to work, I think with that job you can only work a certain amount of hours, and something with the taxes or whatever. I don't know. I need somebody to explain it to me. But retiring early, that sounds like a plan. It really, really does. It really does. And I need to make an appointment, because I found out where the place was, and here in South Carolina, you have to make an appointment, and they'll go and break it all down to you, how long you have left and all that good stuff, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah. And Tease, I think you want to retire early, but I think you're fairly young though. You got a good little ways to go, don't you? Talk about retiring early. Cause I know I'm older than you. I'm probably way older than you. But if you're older, you at least you look really young. So you look really young. It is 8 o'clock. I think I'm going in at 8:15 today. I don't even want to go in today. And it's crazy because I'm sitting in front of the job. I just don't want to go in. I can leave my job at 55, but I want at least 3 incomes. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh, I didn't even know that thing can open. But yeah, you said you got hey Vanessa, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Miss Mia in chat. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday to you and everyone. You as well. You as well. How's Minnie? I'm well, thanks. Good, good. I'm glad you're well. I'm glad you are well. Yeah. We're talking about retiring. Yeah. Good in school. Nice, nice, nice. Now, does Minnie get out of school is her schedule the same as public schools as far as like Christmas vacation or Christmas break? Hey, Anthony, good morning. How are you? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Y'all, I had this vision in my head, right? I don't know why. I be thinking of the most wildest stuff. But I had this vision. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. I did not get no sleep last night. No good sleep anyway. But I'm here, so I'm grateful. So I'm good. I'm good. I had this crazy vision. I don't know why. I don't know. I dreamed I had a fur coat. I don't know. Maybe I watched too much TV. I had dreamed I had a fur coat. I was somewhere and somebody took a picture of me. I had on shades, a fur coat, and a jogging pants. And Ugg boots. I don't even understand. I don't know. I don't even know. She only has Christmas off and the next day. What? She goes back to school. She has school Christmas Eve. Wow. Mia, what's good? What's happening, Mr. Mulatto? What it do? What it do? What a great dream. I don't even know where I was. I don't know. I don't know. I had a great dream last night. Oh, really? What was it about? Hey, nephew. What's good, nephew? Hey, Pope. Good morning. How are you? What's happening? What is happening? Now, who is this getting out behind me? Aunt, how are you, bro? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. What was your dream about? You said you had a great dream. What was it about? Just how, you know. Oh, he must be a new firefighter. He looked like he's 12. Your dreams be dreams. Ah, sometimes I remember my dreams, sometimes I don't. And you ever had one of those good dreams where something wakes you up and you try to go back to sleep to try to pick up where you left off? Cause the dream be just that good. Yeah. I dreamed I was in a music store that sold records and music equipment, and the owner told me I can have anything I want. I know that's right. I know that's right. Everything. Hold on. Let me just back the truck up to the door. Everything I want? Yeah. Thank you. I'm taking everything. Thank you. Oh, we thought I was looking to the rest. Now, you know, Anthony, that means you go to bed with music on your mind. Absolutely. That is so funny. You ever seen that that movie? It's an old movie from the 80s called The Music Man. But yeah, you go to sleep with music on you. Wake up with music on your mind. Go to sleep with music on your mind. Everything with music on your mind. Nothing wrong with that though. I like that video that you did put out yesterday. You caused this mess, or you started this mess. I saw that. I like that. I usually have a bunch of crazy dreams. That is so funny. Somebody said if you eat too late, you have crazy dreams. Do you be eating too late and go to sleep? My dreams. If I take something to go to sleep, I usually don't have a dream. But I think not what. Get it together, Mia. My mind's all over the place. I usually have a bunch of crazy. So my next question is, because I mentioned it, I don't know if the title is still up there or not, but what are you taking away from 2025? What have you learned? Hey, it'd be so many people walking through here. What have you learned this year? And for me, what are you taking away? I'm trying to be patient. Love is blind. I remember one of my dumb dreams from years ago that I was flying like a bird. What? Flying like a bird? The guy was on throwing small pieces of. Now, hold on. They were throwing small pieces of ham at you. You know what, Anthony? That last night I ate about 6:30 or 7. Oh, that's not too late. That's not too late. That is so funny. Not ham. That must have been around Thanksgiving or Christmas. Not ham. That is so funny. You fly. That's funny, Anthony. Hilarious. I remember I was getting married in a beautiful church, and it was so beautiful. I will never forget that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Dreams like that are so pretty, because you be thinking you have it all planned out, and this almost looks like a movie, you know. Almost looks like a movie. People pleaser. Yeah, dreams are crazy. Vanessa, that's what that means when you dream of your flying, or the dream about in the church? Oh wait, or did I miss it? No, that's Anthony. That's Anthony. Yeah. I don't know what Charlamagne talking about. My dreams are seldom realistic. Because that's that imagination. That's that imagination. Flying and carrying on. My man parked in the middle of the street. What you got, sir? Uniforms. I see a few people. Let's see. I have to be careful with my dreams now. Really? How come? Tease? Can you control? I get that's. I don't know. That maybe that's a weird question to ask. But can you? Do you feel like you can control your dreams? You know what I mean? Or aren't your dreams really just like what's on your mind during, like, say, during the run of a day or whatever, and you had a lot going on, and something fun happens or something bad might happen or whatever the case is. When you go to sleep, isn't that your dreams kind of like a playback, like a little movie type deal of what you were thinking about or what you encountered that day, or maybe in the past? Ah, doggone pimple coming on my face. Right there. And right there. Hmm. That's so weird. I have on the wrong tennis shoes. My goodness, my toes are freezing. Mia, is it cold today? It is 36 today, right now at the moment. So it's not as cold as it was yesterday. And I think the high today is supposed to get into like maybe 60, something like that. I can control my dreams. I'm different now than what I used to be. I don't want to say too much about it on here. Oh, I got you. I understand. Not my dreams. I understand, tease. I completely understand that. I'm gonna. That's interesting. I'd like to have a conversation with you, tease. Yeah, I would. My man got on shorts. Oh, okay. It might be a little. Well, 36 is cold. Yes, sir, it is. So I got on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt. I have on long socks. I got on sneakers. You see, I got my hat on, and I got my jacket right here. But the car, I had the heat on 85 in the car. Chilling. Now I got to go out in the cold and go in the building, and the building be freezing. And the room that we're in, it's even colder than outside because it's a lot of computers like right next door, and the thermostat in the room that we're in controls that room too, so they keep it cold because of all the computer stuff, IT. And I'm just like, everybody being there wrapped up in blankets, jack. I was like, this is insane. This is deplorable. When is the last time you got snow? We got snow. We got snow last winter. Sure did. Was it Christmas? No, actually, we got snow at the beginning of this year. It was like around January or so. Yep. Yep. And of course, when it snows, shut down. The whole county is shut down because, we don't get it that often. They don't want y'all. to fall asleep. Yeah, clearly, because I tell you what, when I say brick inside that classroom, brick. Yes, and Anthony, when it snows, it shut down here. So, but I made it clear to them. I said, well, I need you to have some. If I'm still here, I didn't say if to them. I said, but I'm saying if I'm still here at this position right here, if it snows, because I'm telling you, it's really cold these past few days, and I'm assuming it's gonna get colder because we're not even in actual winter yet. But if it snows, be prepared to come and get me because I don't drive in the snow. Absolutely not. And he's like, oh, well, you don't live that far. I said, well, good. And that means it shouldn't be a problem for somebody to come and pick me up because I'm not driving. I don't think I would like working in an office. It's not too bad. People make your job worse than it has to be, or worse than it is. But it's not too bad. I was probably let me get snow. It was probably when we got so I'm pretty sure. Because we ain't that far from each other. I think about I don't know. So I'm 4 hours from Jacksonville. 3.5, 4 hours. So I don't know how close you are to Jacksonville, but yeah. So but and that's why I said I didn't want to go. If I ever lived down there, I would never go past Jacksonville because I couldn't deal with the it's too hot. You hate that it snowed in the evening? Yeah. It's pretty to look at. It's beautiful. But I'm just like, who wants to go out in that mess? Because, they already can't drive here when it's raining. So Well, they can barely drive here when the sun's shining bright. They drive worse when it's raining. So they drive it even worse if it's snowing. Yep. But y'all, it's 8:16. What time is it? Oh, 8:12. Actually, I got 3 minutes. It snowed 4 inches. Wow. I don't think I can do snow. Honey, let me tell you. I think the last time it snowed before this year, earlier part of this year, it was like maybe last year, I want to say, or because I've been here, it's going on 2 years, maybe a year and a half prior. And when I say I didn't leave out my house for like 2 days, because that time we had plenty and it stuck and the whole county was shut down again. And I did not go nowhere for like 2 days. No, I think it was about 2.5 hours. Well, okay. But yeah, I did not go. And something told me at that time, something told me to get everything I needed from the grocery store. I don't know what made me do it, but I did. And honey, when we opened that window, we were in a different townhouse at the time. I look out that window and it was snow. I recorded some of it. This was, I probably still got it, I'm pretty sure, because I got like so many pictures on my phone, and videos. But they better be careful. This man is blocking traffic. I wonder if he realized he's blocking traffic. But yeah, so I didn't go nowhere. I had gotten everything that I needed to get from the store that day. Like I got off work, and it was like a Tuesday or something like that. And I got everything I needed from the grocery store. And that Wednesday and Thursday, whole county shut down. Did you leave North Carolina when you were little? Let's see. No, just went for summer vacation for a couple of years. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't want to end the live. I wanted you to answer first before I cut it off. But I'm about to head up out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning, and I will see you guys on the next go round. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe, stay warm, have fun, and just be prosperous and be merry. Peace and love, T's Journey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Anthony, you too. Yvette, you too. Mr. Mulatto, you too. Everybody, I truly appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Rudy, he chimed in for a minute. It was somebody else who came in too. I can't even remember who it was. T's Journey, she's here. Vanessa, thank you too. I appreciate y'all so very much. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Be good or be good at it.